Soulja Boy has always been loud, bold, and unapologetically himself. From pioneering the viral YouTube rap movement with Crank That to sparking countless online feuds, he's never shied away from controversy. But recently, behind all the shouting and social media antics, there's been a subtle shift, a desperation, a need for protection. And it all leads back to one name, Wack 100. Now, if you know anything about Wack 100, you know he's not just a manager. He's the gatekeeper to survival in the ruthless world of hip-hop politics. He's been known to clean up messes, move money behind the scenes, and keep his artists from being devoured by lawsuits or the streets. It's why the game stayed relevant despite countless legal issues and industry setbacks. Wack made sure he was protected, both in boardrooms and on boulevards. And now, it looks like Soulja Boy wants that same shield. Sources close to the situation say Soulja has been pulling strings to get in tighter with Wack 100. It's not just about clout, it's survival. Over the last year, Soulja's been dealing with mounting financial issues, unresolved lawsuits, and a growing list of burned bridges. The wild Instagram lives and outbursts weren't just for attention. They were screams for help. Underneath the flashy jewelry and endless bravado, Soulja knows the clock is ticking. He needs a safety net before everything collapses. What makes this even more intense is how similar the pattern is to what the game went through. The game, who was once one of the most feared names in rap, found himself entangled in court cases, millions in damages, and industry isolation. It was Wack 100 who stepped in and rebuilt a foundation. He shielded Game's assets, kept the brand alive, and orchestrated comeback plays. Now Soulja's trying to follow the same blueprint, even if it means swallowing his pride. But here's the problem. Soulja's past is catching up to him. There's a trail of former associates who feel betrayed, unpaid, or silenced. Allegations of shady deals, backdoor business, and burned contracts are beginning to resurface. And unlike Game, who had street credibility and loyalty within certain circles, Soulja is walking on much shakier ground. That's why aligning with Wack isn't just a strategic move, it's a lifeline. Behind closed doors, insiders claim that Soulja's been handing over some of his business dealings to Wack's camp in hopes of protection. Property titles, streaming revenue, and even brand partnerships have allegedly been moved around, restructured to avoid seizure or lawsuits. It's a dangerous game, but one that's played all too often in this business. Rappers fall, and those with the right handlers survive. Those without, they get left behind. While Soulja's scrambling for safety, another rapper is busy scrubbing his digital fingerprints, Lil Durk. Out of nowhere, whispers started flying that Durk had wiped his entire iCloud. Not just deleted a few messages or cleared out his camera roll. We're talking full system purge. If true, this could mean he's covering up something major. Legal issues? Internal beefs? Upcoming investigations? The streets are buzzing, and no one knows for sure. But one thing is clear, something's being buried. For someone like Durk, who's been linked to both the music industry and the streets for years, deleting your iCloud isn't just a tech move. It's a chess move. You don't hit delete unless there's something serious on the horizon. Maybe it's related to past affiliations, or maybe he's trying to get ahead of leaks. Remember, iCloud isn't just where you save selfies. It's where messages, locations, documents, and backups live. To wipe all of that in one shot is basically erasing a piece of your digital identity. Now, timing is everything in this game. The purge happened shortly after rumors began to swirl about renewed federal interest in rappers with street ties. Certain lyrics, old text messages, and location pings have been used in court before. Rappers are starting to get smarter. Move quietly, cover your tracks. And if you think they're coming, delete everything. For Durk, who's seen close friends fall to the system and rivals targeted by the feds, this might be a preemptive strike. But what's wild is how these two stories, Soulja Boy's desperation for protection and Durk's digital cleanse, mirror a bigger shift in the rap world. The game is no longer just about music. It's about survival. You have artists building empires one day and scrubbing their digital history the next. One wrong move, one exposed message, one missed payment, and it all crashes down. That's why Wack 100 is suddenly the most powerful man in the background. Rappers are realizing they need someone who can navigate the chaos, clean up messes, and shield them from the wolves. Wack offers that, but at a cost. With Soulja trying to squeeze into Wack's protection circle, and Durk possibly erasing his past, we're watching hip-hop evolve into something far more serious. It's not just about diss tracks or flashy chains anymore. It's about making it out with your money, name, and freedom intact. And only if you will. As for Soulja, the question now is, can he really make the same comeback that Wack engineered for the game? Or is he already too far gone? The lawsuits, the angry ex-associates, the public meltdowns, they've all left stains that can't be wiped clean so easily. Wack might be powerful, but even he can't fix everything. Some in the industry believe Soulja waited too long to ask for help, that he should have moved years ago when he still had leverage. Now he's trying to trade desperation for protection, and in this business, that rarely ends well. Durk, on the other hand, is moving like a ghost. He's pulling strings in silence, staying low, and making sure nothing comes back to bite him. Erasing your iCloud might seem extreme to outsiders, but in Durk's world, it could be the smartest move he's ever made. Because when the heat comes, and it always does, it's not the loudest who survive. It's the ones who planned ahead. So what's next? Will Soulja Boy become the next game under Wack's guidance, protected and profitable again? Or will he fade out, remembered more for his meltdowns than his music? And will Lil Durk's data purge save him from future problems? Or is it already too late? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, hip-hop's not just changing, it's entering survival mode. And in survival mode, only the smartest, most connected, and most prepared will last. Everyone else, they'll just become another headline, another cautionary tale, another name lost in the storm.